Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another video. I'm your host, the Gaming Minecart, and today we are looking at the 96 track ranking. This only took a while because I realized Wondershare from Mora doesn't use a file that's supported by YouTube. Please fix that, YouTube. So I had to do this entire video again. So... Christmas special. This is very late. Please don't be mad at me. So how is this going to work exactly? Well, I have a few things to mention about how I'm going to rank the tracks. I ranked all of these tracks based off of 5 things. 1, my personal opinion on the track. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it eh? 2, the music. Like, was it good? Was it bad? Was it eh? The time trial enjoyment, which was probably the most biased thing I've ever made ever. And the time trial enjoyment, or the online enjoyment, like how does these tracks feel online. And above all of them, the graphics. Were they good? Were they bad? Were they complete trash? That's what I base these off of, so let's get into it. Subscribe so I don't lose my mind. And number 96 goes to... Yeah, Excite Arena. I don't even have to say anything, do I? But you're gonna have to deal with 1.5 minutes of this trash, as will I. So, this track is human trash. Can I hit a trick, thank you? I despise this track. Don't ask why. I won't give you a straight answer. Just kidding. This track is dog. I almost hate this track more than I hate Baby Kart, but because of how bad the graphics are, like, that's Toad Circuit grass right there. That is Toad Circuit level grass. You can't tell me that's not, like the quality here isn't bad. I'm gonna see a lot of Excite Arena stands be mad at me for this in the comments, but I don't even think they exist, so I'm not concerned. I don't know why I look back at that. By the way, that's how you do that shortcut on the 200cc. And do a thing. Trying to get this over and done with as quickly as possible, because I hate this track, as you can tell. So another reason it's 96 is because it's not fun online. I get randomizations kind of fun, but when you play this, when you don't play competitively as much as I do, if you don't play competitively as much as most people do, it's just like, it gets old that all of these jumps are put in random places all the time. Because you don't know what's going to be in front of you, what's going to be behind you, and also there's no comeback potential. On top of that, time trialing is just it's just boring. Sure, the thing is, at least the patterns are the same in time trials, but it's just, like, not fun. Because to get a good time, you need to do all these complicated strategies, especially on 200cc. It's like, bruh, don't stop, no. I don't know, this track gets 96, moving on to the next. How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community, Exhibits 95. Okay, hear me out here. I hate this track. It's more boring than me. Like, it is more boring than the jokes I make. This track is just 7 laps around a fucking circle. And no, I'm not giving it the respect it deserves. It doesn't deserve that level of respect. You can just do that. You can just, like, literally drag yourself through the off-road on 200, and you'll keep your grip. This track is so boring, because you can just, like, do it immediately. It's like, it's over as soon as it starts. It's like, it's stupid. It's boring, it's stupid, it's the same thing 7 times. It has the most laps out of any Mario Kart track ever, but that doesn't do much. No. It doesn't do as much as it should to remedy the fact that it's just the same thing 7 times. It's boring, it's ridiculous. You can complete it in under a minute without even trying. I wasn't trying there. I was just screwing around trying to explain this track. It's better than Excite Bike Arena because there's no BS. Back in Double Dash there was a bit of bullshit because the items could just like pass through the railing. You can see that blocks you off from doing shortcuts, but you couldn't. So it was just kind of stupid. The craziness online drops it down a whole giant peg, but it's bad. How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community, Exhibit 94. I don't want to explain myself. I have my reasons for wanting this track out of Mario. I truly don't despise this track. I just put it so low because it's boring, it's annoying, and it's just like, bruh, why did you pick this over? Like, at least DS Mario Circuit has some interesting stuff and shortcuts. This is just a giant, helpless, shortcutless, and annoying at the very least to play, especially online. It's like one of the longest tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. On top of it being long, it's slow paced. There's no comeback potential online. In time trials, there's nothing interesting. It's just like, it kind of like most tracks in the game, it's the same thing 3 times. But this is, its main drawback comes from it being way too fucking long. But there's also other drawbacks given that there's no comeback potential. The music is actually kind of overrated. Like, they could have changed the music a bit, given that it's completely different from Mario Stadium in every way. But they didn't change it one bit. It's just the same thing. But I will say that I play this on time trials a lot, so I'm very used to the layout of this track. The music still is good despite it being the exact same. They got rid of the sound that shows up when you go outside the pinball section. They also got rid of the cool stuff. The track's just boring, dumb, and I have a personal grudge against Waluigi Pinball. Okay. Also, the graphics are kind of mid. They're good, but they're mid. I'm sure I'll get some backlash for this in the comments when you see what else is higher on the list. How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community, Exhibit 93. Hey look, it's Figure 8 Circuit, but at night and with cars. Like, let's be honest, this is just Figure 8 Circuit if it took place in Los Angeles. There's nothing interesting about Toad's Turnpike besides the fact that it's traffic hell. My mom will get road rage driving on this track, I'm gonna be honest. I would, and I don't drive. To complete the entire track in under a minute, I'm just probably not going to do this. There's optional anti-gravity sections at the very least to keep it interesting, but there's nothing else. There's no redeemable factors. Sure, there's the fact that this track is like the only, if not one of the very few tracks to have a world record with inside drift, but that means nothing when it's worse than Shroom in every way. Sure, the graphics bump it up a few thousand pegs, but that, again, means nothing. When it's insanely boring to play, there's no variety in it. The cars are the nightmare of everybody ever. And again, this takes place in Los Angeles, so I'm surprised there aren't like 30 different tour buses YouTubers. Like, it's absurd. This track is boring, it's annoying, and not even the music is good. Like, the music is more boring than Excite Bike Arenas. And that's not a good thing. I already don't like the 8-bit kind of theme with that music. So overall, it's better than the previous three, but it's worse in the fact that it's a nightmare. Now, okay, so basically, hear me out on this one. Alright, I'm not giving you an explanation. This track is worse than I am at this game. Like, why does it exist? It's literally F-Zero, but there's no F-Zero characters in the game. Why did you add this if there's no character to match it? At least Wario was added in Mario Kart 64. But you didn't even add an F-Zero character to put this in. I missed it. Also, the mechanics with Big Blue and Mute City, the coin gathering mechanics, I didn't figure them out until I watched the basic training videos on them. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I thought those were, like, slight boost panels. No, they're not. They are what give you coins. Sure, that kind of boosts your speed, but, like, not what I meant, you know? Like, they didn't act out themselves in this game, so there shouldn't be F-Zero tracks. Also, the fact that coin gathering mechanics kind of bump it down, but the fact that on 200cc, 90% of this is just smacking into walls, and online is just hoping that God you don't smack into a wall because there's no comeback potential in this track, it just bumps it down so many pegs that I was tempted to put it under Baby Park. But at least Baby Park, at least Baby Park has some consistency. This is a nightmare. It's just wall, 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 wall. And if you go down a placement, you're staying under that placement for the rest of the track. It's annoying. Like, at least with Baby Park, there's comeback potential. But this gets 92. So, yeah. Next. Yep, this one's pretty low as well. Murray Mountain. This number's 91. Don't ask why. Please ask why, because I can tell you the answer. This track is actually pretty boring. In the grand scheme of things, this track is a pain in the ass to time trial and to play online. It's because of all the slippy physics, especially if you triple things. Not be very similar. Yeah, this track is honestly not that good. Like, it's not bad, but it's a pain in the butt. The graphics are at least half decent. What am I saying? It has one of the best graphics in the entire. Okay, that's a lie. We Rainbow Road exists, but we don't need to say anything about We Rainbow Road. That's gonna be good. I'm not gonna spoil anything yet. Okay, listen. This track is actually one of the least anticipated and wanted track I would prefer Pipeline over this, because I also would have preferred Pipeline over Phil. That's for another video. So this thing is annoying. The music is good. It's much better than it was in 4. Yes, I said that. Call me cringe, whatever. I don't care. It's mid. At best. This track is boring. So that's number 91. I'm just gonna open up and say this track is human trash. Yeah. The only good thing about this track is the fact that there's a meme about Mario cranking 90s and then killing either Bowser or Wario on this track. That's the only redeemable factor. The music isn't even good. Okay, it actually is kind of good. It's much better than the version from the GTA. I must admit. Yeah, this track is honestly pretty good compared to its GBA counterpart, just because of the crap music. Yeah. But it's still only 90s because, you know, there's many better tracks. Like, for example, every other track in the game is better than this one. I will say that that is actually slower than doing the shortcut in my personal experimentations. Anyway, this track's mid, it's boring, it's kind of ingenious, but man, I'm glad they fixed the music though. They could have ruined the track, and I cannot play the game. But that's actually a pretty good track. So, how to get Wii fans really mad at you. Example 89, Grumble Volcano. This track is actually pretty boring. They got rid of the Rock Hop, which was the only redeemable factor about the back of the Wii. Again, I'd like you'll hear me complain about Mushroom Board when I do it. The ultra shortcuts were just annoying because it ruined the whole record scene. They're fun to play on your own time, but you're ruining the time trial scene by adding it right to the game to its core. I think you'll be able to complete this track in under 30 seconds. Going on in They got rid of the Rock Hop, which again, really good music by the I would have loved for them to add that, but yeah. I'm just glad they kept it up. Not really good. Okay. You'll see me complain about other tracks and everything. Let's move on to this track itself. The theming and the music on this track are actually pretty good. The graphics are obviously going to be good with the mainline Mario Kart, like 4 DLC. Everything here is good except for stuff like that. This track. It's twisty, topsy-turvy. It was the end of the start of it. That was. So that's cool. Again, no human trap. Not really, it's actually pretty good, but I hate to say that this is gonna be number 89. I returned to this track with a vengeance back when I first came back to this after Wave 4 released. After I came back to this game. So, I'm back. Again, with this combo for Dry Dry Desert, number 88. Actually, not a bad track, but there are better options. Jeez, place of fraction on this personally, I don't actually know how to do that very well. But, I just, I can't see anything. That's not how you do that. I just can't play this track, to be perfectly honest. I'm just not into this track. See that? Can't even play. Even this track is just like annoying. I can't see anything there. How? This track is good, but I think there are many better tracks. Number 88, right there, is insulting. My lack of skill in this game will not. My ego cannot stand this track. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. My lack of ego cannot stand this track. Yeah, it's an annoying track, but yeah, I was about to say there's something redeemable, but no. Quick weird story before I explain Water Park. I actually used to call this track the Baby's Reformational Church because of how ridiculously child-friendly this is. Like, you're literally drowning babies, but they're still alive. So it's obviously very, very baby-friendly. Because look at this. How is Baby Peach breathing underwater? Anyway, that's the whole reason I'm using a baby here. And I wouldn't be. I'm not gonna say English anymore. That was gibberish. Anyway, Water Park gets number 87. For specific reasons revolving around the fact that this track is actually like one of the worst tracks in the Nitros. One of them. That was the widest line I have ever taken. I swear I skipped the walls. Another issue I have with this is the fact that when I'm doing that, anti-gravity just like kills me. I go to that track, I go to that section of the track, and not only do I get a nostalgia high from you just don't know that song plays. I'm not gonna play. Really find that and edit it. But it's interesting. But yeah, this track is 87 because it's one of the worst Nitro tracks, but there's worse and there's better. I know a certain light blue Shy Guy will be mad at this choice. Number 86, Shy Guy Falls. I don't even have a reasoning for this, I just find this track to be extremely annoying to play. Way back when, this used to be one of my least favorite Nitro tracks I ever did. But it's actually kind of good now, but still, it's better. The music in this track, though, the music on this track is the main reason it's so high on this list. And there I go, falling off the track. That's another problem I have with this track, is that shortcut. I'm either going flying off the edge, or I'm brake drifting, losing my drift and by extension all my speed. Or I do it perfectly and have to spend 3 hours of my life figuring out how I did that and do that. Which never happens, by the way. After I left this game and came back, I switched to yeah, this video is going to be modified. Anyway, quick intermission to tell you guys that this track is actually capable. There's just so many better tracks, like a majority of the DLC is better than Dragon Balls. I know Jokes, if he ever gets to see this, I doubt he will be extremely mad, or he'll be laughing his head off when he sees this choice. I swear I'm not falling off on purpose. I'm just not good at this track, and this track is not good with me. yeah. This is not gonna upset a lot of people, but meh. Who cares? Tokyo Blur, number 85. I'm playing with a lot of different Miis because I have way too many of them. My imagination is too powerful. Please help me. Yeah. This is mini me. Me before I got new glasses. Because I wear glasses. Also, that shortcut is really cool. This is the first city track we have seen. I mainly put this one so low because it's the most boring out of any of them. You'll see which city track is my favorite out of all. Video, obviously. That was not on purpose, I swear. I hate when my brain just like, you know what? How about we press this for no reason? Okay, I did that on purpose. It's just an example of how sporadic my brain is. But yeah, this track is good. This track is basically just an ability for me to rant about how annoying some tracks are and some tracks aren't. This track is actually pretty good. Also, I look like a complete fucking idiot right here. Just gonna be honest. But yeah, that's pretty good. This next one may anger some people. Okay, I'm waiting for the angry comments to flood in. Choco Mountain! Choco Mountain's this low. Yeah, I know. So weird, but like, honestly. I'm using the same me because I'm lazy. I'm recording the same me. This one is number 84, I believe. The music is just like, the OST goes on for 3 hours. One verse of the OST goes on for like 3 billion views. So please end my suffering. But the track itself is actually really good. The graphics aren't the best because of the big one, but you know. It's fun online, it's kind of fun to find a child, depending on how mentally insane you are. I'm just gonna give an example. They added a railing. They ruined my fun because if the railing wasn't there, the track would, 1, be possible backwards, and 2, be much more fun because instead of bridge shells ending your existence, you can, like, if you need to, like, get away from people, you have the chance of being hit and falling off the track. Which is something that I personally found fun in DS and 64. I never actually played them myself, but it was entertaining to see people scream when they got smacked off the edge by AIs just like ruining their day. It was fun to see that happen, and they got rid of it. So that's why this track is so low. Not the entire reason, but meh. This will be the first and definitely not the last time you see one of these GCN tracks here. Sherbet Land is 83. I'm sure Basic would object to this being this high. This just, again, Basic, you're correct on this assumption. This track breaks your fingers when you time trial it, when you play it online. When you play it in general, and this track, the music at least is good, but that's it. That's the only good part about this track. I absolutely love getting the part though, it's super satisfying. So this track is just kind of fun generally, but the graphics, the music, in my opinion, I think like a 5 out of 10. Out of 10 is pretty. Also, there's a scene cut. I'm just looking at what I ranked everything. So I believe my rating is like 5 or 4 out of 10. So So this, as you can see by the mini map, yeah, this track is really interesting. Luckily, I have a problem called arthritis addiction, and I play this track a lot. You can also do that if you get too close to the edge. You just like smack into the thing, do a full. Can I play the track, please? Oh, yeah, boring track. I don't actually have a 200cc Ghost on this account for this track, so I'm not surprised that that was like I have one question for the person who decided the retros. Who let this track be this painful? Yep, Thunder Plains 3 is this low on the list. So don't even complain to me because you knew it was coming. I hate this track with burning passion. It's because about how annoying this is. Like, look at this. That's still faster than going around. And I screwed that up bad. That's another problem with this track. Monty holes. We get trolled by the Monty holes. More than constantly. So see, that's another problem. On 200cc you get launched back, almost back into the main. Just enough so you leave the boat. It's just like, bro. Like, do you see that? I didn't trick even though I pressed the trick in. Trick. See why I get him? Can you see now? This track is just annoying. There's nothing redeemable about it, but it gets. I don't actually remember what rank I'm on. I'm too lazy to check. So yeah, I think this is an annoying track. Let's check what thing we're on. We're on 82. So yeah. Another city track next. Yeah. Yeah. This one is annoying. Not really, but so. Bangkok Rush. We're at number 81, and we've already blown through my two least favorite tracks. I mean, I really want. And by extension, Mario Kart 6. Gives the whole reason. Honestly, I respect because there are a lot of cool tracks. It's not like they're all trash. I mean, I'm trash. That doesn't mean crap. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm surprised it's that. So basically, here's how I explain this track. It's me. It's not good, it's not bad. Online, it's a bit of a pain because there's so many places to play actions. Especially after that glider section, they can trap the shroomless mushroom throat bed. You can just trap it. About it. Also, that's another problem with the track I've had to encounter recently. The fact that this track is just like really ridiculous with the linear sections. Overall, mid. Next track. Tutorial on how to cause riots in the Mario Kart community. Exhibit 80. Big Blue. This track is so annoying. Yeah, I said it. At me in the comments all you want, I'll probably not respond. Did my head just turn into a chain chomp? That's good. Anyway. It's the fact that you can do this, or you can do the other set, the other thing. Actually, super hard. It's fun when you want it. Even when I want it to be fun, it's not. Because right here, right, is where it's because I always get hit by a bozo when I'm practicing. Every time, like without fail. Yeah, eagle, chomp, chomp. That's a cool one. But this track is so weird. It's a one-lap track, technically. At least the end music is good. And then there's also the fact that this track can just, like, straight up not be fun. The music is amazing, the graphics are amazing, but everything else is just like, Yeah, it's boring. But hey, at least there's gonna be someone who agrees with me on the next one. I'm not changing my skin, or my thing for this, because I don't want to be Bowser or Dry Bowser. This track does not deserve the respect that I give every other track. This track deserves no respect. This track is really, really, really annoying. No fun fact to this track. Hear the track. Because if you get hit, you're screwed. But there's lasers. That's another annoying part. The lasers. I know I'm not supposed to be complaining about this issue when I'm about to get part of the track. Number one. Hair. At least that track has a redeemable factor. This is just like the track no one wanted. Of course, we expected Bowser's Castle. We didn't expect this to be the only one for almost a decade. Even with the Booster Course Pass, at least we got a Rainbow Road in Wave 3. We didn't even get a Bowser's Castle until Wave 6. We had to wait 9 years to get another Bowser's Castle. I personally found it annoying because I find Bowser's Castle kind of fun. That's besides the point. This track. Anyway, I'm gonna have to count the amount of times I say annoying in this video. And until we get to the upper 48, this is gonna be really annoying. I just realized how long this video is gonna be. Oh god. It starts with an M, ends with a Y. Guess what it is? Funky Kong! Moves you my way. This track is awesome. I have to give it to Nintendo, they did actually make this track way better than it was in the Wii. Yeah, I said it. My hitbox is supposed to be bigger than anything ever. What? Is the acceleration. Also, this track is really, really annoying to play. Just like honestly. Also, snaking wizards. I never thought I'd say that snaking was a max combo. I guess I'm just so used to the movement of left, right, left, right, left, right. Yeah, I'm not that good at this game. Shut up. One point. Yeah, overall, pain online, pain offline. Graphics are good, music is amazing, and overall kind of good. Okay, it's time to talk about another track I'm not a big fan of. Rock Mountain. This track is It's not good, but it's not bad, and yes, I'm playing as Monkey Kong. I'm gonna be playing as a Wave 6 DLC characters for the rest of this video. It's because I'm tired of switching between characters from different games. My main issue with this track is it's 90% what I'm in right now, which is a glider. 90%! It's not 90%, like, exactly. I don't know the exact number because I don't math well. That is not how you do that shortcut. I'm also very, very bad at this track. Probably because I don't play with max airspeed all the time. I'd rather not play with forward airwheel. Because despite Donkey Kong having the same exact stats, it's really bad. Like, he's a good character, but I prefer Donkey Kong. I mean, it gives me a giant nostalgia high to play as Donkey Kong, so I have my reasons, okay. Anyway, back to Rock Mountain. Yeah, basically the only thing I needed to say was the fact that this track is really boring, but I have another, like, I have another, like, 40 seconds to kill, so I might as well just talk about the other reasons that this track is extremely boring for me. If you look at the mini-map right now, you'll notice that this track is not very long. Oh, this track is just a giant over maybe a turn or two. There's nothing too fancy about it, and that's annoying. Because it's bundled with 3DS Rainbow Road, which, by the way, 3DS Rainbow Road. So yeah, it's just like, So that's 76, so let's move on to my next track, which will probably annoy somebody I know that I've been playing with a lot more. Yeah, this one. This track. It's a good track. I mean, there's a decent amount of fun in it, but overall, it's kind of annoying. Yeah, this track is good. It's a great track. The music is probably going to be used in future videos, but like the movement, like the flow of the track, no, it doesn't exist. That's my point. The flow of this track just doesn't exist. When it came to graphics, like most of the first 48, looks like I put the graphics pretty high up because, you know, graphics. This is the main 48. Everyone complains about how waveform is so bad with graphics. People said that Shroom Ridge was the worst version of Toast Turnpike, but look where Toast Turnpike ended up. Anyway. This track is like, this is a very calming song. I'd probably listen to this song if it wasn't for this track. If it was called something like, something accurately named, like Lane Harbor, this track for itself, then I'd probably listen to this music a lot more than I do. Not at all. Except for when I'm like time trialing, which I don't do at all. When I play this online, it's tedious because every time I know what strat to go for, and everyone else goes for a strat. Or I have to go for backup strats, which if you don't know, my backup strat is literally nothing. So this track is just annoying. Overall though, it's definitely better than Rock Moonview, and definitely better than Mutant Big Blue, so overall, meh, not as bad. Honestly, there's no reason this shouldn't be higher on the list, but comparing it to a lot of other tracks, and the only shortcut is that, technically, there's a extremely shortcut at the end of the track, also, I used to think that I'm taking this other silk route I'm not taking now. I used to think that was faster, which I find funny, because way slower. Not exactly sure, but I'm gonna take extremely shortcut and lap 2 just to show you guys what it is in case you or Mario Kart Rock. Also, this track is honestly way more fun than Toad's Harbor. I mean, you see Toad's Harbor? Compare it to this, which is basically just based off of this is literally just Luigi's Mansion if it was put in high graphics. Like, yeah, you're usually supposed to hop over the off-road, but I'm bad at this game, so also, I don't know why, but I'm just gonna take this route for a third lap. I don't know why, I'm just not used to it. Also, you can't use glider vectoring on the really lag. That's probably why it's slower. Basically, I have to trip on the glider or you die. Overall, just kind of track. I didn't talk about it much because I was complaining, but yeah. Trying to crack my back. Not bad, not good. Now they're gonna hate me in the round 2 rankings. The fact that this is this high is probably going to annoy some people. Cheap Beach. I don't actually know people's opinions on this track. Apparently for most high VR players, getting Cheap Beach online is like super hard because everyone finds it boring. Me personally, I'm surprised DK Summit isn't lower than this because I despise this track, but that's besides the point. This track is a track, okay? Trying to explain why this track is trying to do math while playing at the same time is not ideal. This is one of the first tracks I was able to get a 1 lap I was on because this track is just so easy. You can also just do that, which I find super fun, super satisfying. Especially with low speed combos without doing any turbo. It's really satisfying because you know you're not supposed to be able to do that because it's supposed to be really bad. Yeah. I believe this was 70, yeah, this is 73rd on the list. I love Apollo's Anyway, since there's nothing to talk about this track, I'd just like to mention that I was going to also originally make a character ranking, but we all know who would be on top and who would be on bottom, so I don't think I need to. Yeah, this track isn't that bad. How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community. Exhibit 72. I'm gonna be destroyed in the comments. There are a lot of people saying that Baby Park should be higher than this, but I have a thing to say about this track. It's Toad Circuit. 1, the music is good. 2, there's a good balance between shortcuts and just normal track. 2, graphics are irrelevant. The graphics are the one reason this was so down low, but that's because I included them in the ranking. If it wasn't for the graphics shooting it down so far, this probably would have been in like the top 30. Because this track is actually super fun. I don't understand what everyone has against it. Maybe it's the fact that this track is like 2 seconds long. Like, the world record completes it in under a minute, but yeah, this really isn't that bad of a track. I don't know what y'all are complaining about. If I get destroyed in the comments for putting it this high and higher than Baby Park into the Harbor, I will not be happy with all of it. So anyway, time for another track. Honestly, I'm surprised this is that low, but I have to talk about it, because it should be higher than Sweet Sweet Canyon, but I have a history with that track. Swamp Ruins, number 71. I just realized how hard it is going to be to edit this video, because I'm also working on the cases for Trail Race. It's coming out like a week, maybe. Depends on if Xander's able to beat it. Beat my ghost. After I thought she just shot lasers out of her hand. What was that? I know what they were, but I'm very confused as to why I thought what they were. Whoopsie!
Girl, you just got yeeted off a cliff and you're just like, whoopsie!
Anyway, this track isn't actually that bad. It should be our history. But again, I have a history with that track. Yet again, shooting lasers out of your hands. What the hell?
How did I stay on the track?
Stop singing! This track is actually pretty good. I don't know why it's this low. Like, it's number 71 when it should be like... should be way higher than 71, but... and I can't do anything about the rankings. It's mainly because, it's not fun to play online very much. Time trialing is very fun, like, this is one of my favorite tracks of time trial, but... the music is mid, and the graphics are amazing, but the music is mid, and playing online is basically hell on earth. So, that's why it's this low. I guess I just explained it for myself. This is the second Wii track in this entire ranking that deserves its low spot. And I think it's the only other Wii track. I don't know, I'm not looking at the entire thing, I'm just looking at the first 26 that I'm putting down. I'll leave one day. Actually, no, it's not one day, but who cares?
Oh, yeah, nice.
There we go.
You think that was the optimal circle?
Random tidbit about this track, because I debuted my Mario Kart career on Wii, like most people my age. And, playing this track at 8 is kind of cool. Like, in time trials, those buttons don't damage you. It's kind of lame. Of course, I don't think they damage you in time trials either. I'm not exactly sure, because I'm dumb. Also, dumb thing, the Monty Moles do damage you in time trials, so what's the point of making the cows dumb? Otherwise, this track is amazing. Mainly because I have a Wii nostalgia high every time I play it, but yeah, it's besides the point. Yet again, this track is pretty decent. See, it damages them there, but not when I'm actually playing. So what's the deal, Nintendo? How to cause a riot in the Mario Kart community? Well, guess what? I'm not putting an exhibit number because honestly I think it's 69. So, nice, but also I'm not sure. Welcome to Cheeseland, aka my personal hell. I hate this track. This track is actually, it should be lower, but honestly, I made this ranking before the Wave 6 balance changes, and I was too lazy to change them after the Wave 6 balance changes. So technically speaking, this track should be higher, but this track I also despise the fiber of my existence, so it really shouldn't be. In fact, it should be lower. Shut up, Holly. I'm trying to complain about this cheesy land. I'm not. Anyway, this track is mid. Yeah, my main complaint about this is all the bagging that people used to do before the bounce changes. It really pissed me off. This is just like ruining the game. Which is why there's another bagging related track. In fact, the bagging centered track that's extremely low on the score. Not so far from here, actually. Shut up! So yeah. Yeah, you might hear a combination of my real voice and an Australian voice. I'm recording audio for this. That's just because I like my Australian accent, but I don't have. Fuck.
Talking my on the
Anyway, this track is honestly pretty bad, but it's also pretty good. They got rid of the like space theme, which is something I don't usually talk about. They got rid of the space theme with the GBA, which is honestly a common theme with the GBA tracks nowadays. They get rid of the good mechanics. You don't want from the Apple. Yeah, they get rid of the good mechanics. But this track, if it had like the moon aesthetic from the Game Boy Advanced, it'd probably be a bit higher, but definitely no higher than like top 48. Not that good, not that bad. Oh boy. I can see the comments exploding over this one too. Calamari Desert. Another bagging track. This is not the bagging track I was talking about that I absolutely despise with every fiber of my existence, partially. But I will say that another reason that this track was so low was, besides the fact that they ruined the music by making it way more modern than it needed to be, they did a thing. They made this track. Shut up! Oh, and nobody asked for you to sing, so it's funny that you did. Alright, so shut it. Anyway, now that I'm done complaining about the mayor, and I'm probably gonna have my citizens' rights revoked in New York City. This track wasn't that good. They got rid of the good music. This track was a major bagger before they basically patched it. And overall, this track is eh. Not good, it's not bad. It's just eh. Middle of the road in my opinion. Not sure why. Anyway, time to anger a lot of people. Since I'm taking on the colossal task of ranking all 96 tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, I had to put the old bagging tracks pretty low. SNES Mario Circuit 3, I believe number 67, though I might be wrong. I probably am a few behind in this one, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, this track isn't bad at all. In fact, it's really good. Yeah, I said it. I just really found it annoying to have to stay back, like the previous two tracks and the next track. I found it very annoying to just have to stay back in the track to play well and gain VR online. Like, I even tried it with AIs. It even works against AIs. Like, I lapped second place while bagging on SNES Mario Circuit 2. This track is ridiculous. Oh, hello. Yeah, it's absurd, it's ridiculous. I'm glad Nintendo patched bagging, but also I'm kind of sad. I can't ruin little kids' days by bagging and tracking on back on. Like Daisy's like Daisy Cruiser on Daisy Circuit. I was also originally gonna make a video on what tracks I thought was gonna be baggable on a Deluxe in Wave 6, but then I decided against it because, you know, backing was patched. But yeah, this track, pretty bad, pretty good. In fact, I get a nostalgia high when I play this one as well because it was on Wii. But yeah, meh. Well, I wasn't wrong. This is another bagging track. That's 4 in a row. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. Again, this track would have been way higher had it not been a bagger. That's when it was doing it. I hold grudges against tracks. I don't know if you can believe this, but I hold grudges against tracks. I also hold grudges against Nintendo for not adding Airship Fortress and College Factory. It would have been so much better to just add Coach Factory over Nintendo. They're both much good tracks. This track is not bad. Again, bagging. I feel like bagging is still. I feel like staying back in the track is still viable because you really only need one mushroom. You only need one mushroom. You really only need one mushroom on this track to place well. Right in the slider section. Shut up! Following singing is actually comedic. Not because I didn't tell her to shut up, which I do actually still find entertaining. It's the fact that Pauline sings at all. Like, I'm glad they added that nitpick from Odyssey. I don't think she did that in the previous game. Anyway, this track is fairly good, bad. Not exactly sure how to place it, but I did place it. And I placed it at number 66. The fact that this track is lower than Sky High Sunday and Yoshi's Island is criminal. Sydney Sprint! This track is insane. This track is really yeah, I don't know why I was talking about that one. This track is good, it's bad, it's mid. The really only fun part about this track is lap 2 because it's the amount of shortcuts. Like, I could use all 3 mushrooms that I gained in time trials on lap 2, and it'd probably be a pretty good run. Which is what I always do in my time trials, is I use one at the giant grass patch block, one here, and one in another area. I also typically do the Shrimmer shortcut, but I screwed up the slider vector, so you might. So I'm just gonna use an Australian accent for this track because, I mean, it's Sydney, right? Alright, why wouldn't I? How to get the entirety of Australia to hate you? Part 1, use an Australian accent that's ripped straight off of eBay. I'm gonna use this. It's honestly not that bad of a track, it's just like, it's better. Really, again, Sky High and Yoshi shouldn't be that high. They should be way lower, but at least they're under tracks, like, you know. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Let's see if you can guess the track. I'm sure you didn't expect that. I hate Squeaky with every fiber of my being. This track's a pain in the ass. To the power of, I would rather go to Taco Bell over this. Mainly because time traveling this track is a pain in the ass. Playing it online is a pain in the ass. Learning this is basically just, I want to commit Sudoku right now. You can always get targeted there. This mushroom shortcut makes me want to shoot someone. And this. If you do not get this if you're playing 200cc online and you don't get that, if you don't go up there all 3 laps, you're getting like 9. I would know. As a person who really came back to this game after Wave 6, after Wave 4 dropped, seeing how Wave 5 came out and kind of just punched me in the face and said, this track is the best we have. It's like, bro, could you do any better? Seriously, you couldn't do any better. I'm gonna go over here just to spite people who know it's there. You can get a super bounce off of it, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I'm too invested on pissing off the people who like this track. The water physics on this track is annoying. Learning this track and all of its crazy underwater mini-turbo strategies makes me want to shoot someone. Playing this track without any prior experience is annoying. If you do something wrong, like fuck that up on lap 3 online, you're getting last. This track is just pain in the ass after pain in the ass after pain in the ass. I don't even know why it's higher than Sydney Sprint or Cheeseland for that matter, but it is, because the music and the graphics and the idea of the track itself puts it above those by the slightest of margins. This track is extremely lucky that I go off of music more than I do off of anything else. Also, there's construction going on in my house, so if you hear a bit of a drilling while I'm ranking, it's not my fault. Shut up. From a track that gives me pure rage to a track that gives me flashbacks to waking up at 4:30, Sunshine Airport. I don't have PTSD from going down to Florida and having to wake up at 4:30 to catch my flight, or to catch all of my family to catch their flight, which I had to do twice a week, which probably gave me extreme sleep deprivation for that week. Shut up. Actually, I realized this as I was switching between Squeaky and Sunshine. I realized immediately that that's supposed to be, like, the way it's pitched. It's supposed to be a reference to Jump Up Superstar. High up in the sky. It's just a bit different, which somehow made it unrecognizable to me. I'm an idiot. I'm also very bad at this game. But yeah, the fact that this track is 63rd may anger a few people, and by that I mean people who use this track as a basis for everything. Like, this track isn't bad, it's just really tedious. Especially on 200cc, which is technically what I'm basing this off of way more. because I'm way less experienced with 100cc time trials. Everyone has off a ton of people, so it's like, let's base most of this off. There it is. But yeah, 63. Dungeon Airport. Trick there. Yeah, not too shabby, honestly. This track isn't bad. I agree with Pauline for once in my life. Mainly because she's not being kidnapped by a giant monkey. Guys. I think my dragon drifted away. Number 62. I'm gonna be honest, most of these are probably just gonna be like... most of these are gonna be like the fact that this is this though just shows how willing I am to rank tracks low because I'm bad at them. Yet again, pulling up the microphone to flex on me. I'm the one in court here, buddy. I feel like this video should be done there. Gives me enough time to say that that is like the most annoying shortcut ever. Like, it should be easy. Everyone says it's easy. But then I try it and I fall off the track like 900% of the time. So what's the people saying it's easy? I know it's just a pure example of me being bad at this game. But I don't care. Doesn't mean I can't despise this track because of it. But yeah, this track isn't so bad. It's just like... it's drift after... it's like Sherbet Land. It's drift after drift after drift after drift. Which is honestly probably why it has the name Dragon Driftway. Track isn't really that bad. It's kind of like... it's just burning my hand every time I play. Also, that shortcut is really... like, what was that? This track is really annoying. But, time for another track that there's gonna be a half and half split on. I wonder who's gonna hate me for this one. I know there's gonna be someone. Look, I have a certain opinion on this track, so... back to holding. I have no soul, I don't even know what I'm doing. I have not played this track in a long time. I don't play it in time trials, so this is kind of boring, to be honest. All I know is this is good, except it's not, because I'm trash. So yeah, I'm doing mental math while trying to figure out what to say about this track, besides the fact that it's actually pretty decent. I just... there's really only one bad track in this game, and I think you guys know what it is. The only other problem. Oh god. How did I not get that? But yeah, this track is actually really fun. I just don't play it. Online, I'd imagine this track is a living hell. And, 200cc, this track is fun. But yeah, that's a 96 minus 35. Hold on. A minute. Number 61 was Mario Circuit from Mario Kart 8. There could have been improvements, but this is actually really good. And now I can use my math skills to not be a laughing stock. Number 60 is... This guy has something. I have no idea why this track is this high, other than the fact that the music is amazing. I mean, listen to it. Shut up, Holly. Nobody cares. But that never happens. Bass moment. The bass on this track is insane. Like the deep electric guitar. As a person losing guitar class in school, I approve that. Shut up. I use that mother. There is a shortcut you can do, but I completely stuffed it. I didn't even go off the track at the right spot there. I just refuse to do that anywhere because I'm not good at it. Ow. Oh no. That's one good fact. There's back about this. The entire track is in big blue gravity. So and for some reason I can't trick anymore. What the? Trick. Yeah, do that. Do that on literally everything I press that button. Thank you. Yeah, the trick mechanics on this track aren't very good. You have to press the button super early or else it just doesn't come out. Even though I personally like doing it at like the very end. Shut up. Anyway, this track is good. Number 60. Moving on. I don't have anything to say. We got another city track. There are gonna be people mad at me. I've never seen a single person who says that city tracks are good, except people that never played any of the original 3 Mario Kart. Which I never played them on the original console, but I have played them. I played basically all of it except for 64, DS, and Super Circuit. I've literally played every single one except for those 3. And I personally think city tracks are good. Like, I personally geography nerd as well. Like, all the people now. That is not what you're supposed to mention on this track. I am not. And that's what it was supposed to be 200 because of that cycle. Because you can't see that then when you're slowly going that shortcut. Do it. That's also not me. I don't play this track. It never shows up on my shit. Stuff. Looking at the world record, this track is like insane. Especially on 200. But yeah, this track is really good. I spent most of the time complaining about the people that think city tracks shouldn't exist and they're complete trash. So basically, the music is amazing. The thing itself is pretty good. I should have done the gap jump, but my brain was too focused on complaining. So yeah, pretty good. But there's better. And why is there another city track? This track is only fun in 150, and I'm playing it on 200. Oh! New York Minute. Time to be a complete nerd about New York City for a minute and a half. Okay, so basically, this is the only city track I've been to because in 7th grade, which was the grade I was in last year, when I started to see it, and we got to watch the last ever play of Bad Cinderella, like on Broadway. As far as I know, I still don't know if that's At least from what I've seen, it's true. That's what I've told. And I must say, at an Ellen Stardust Diner where we went for 4 bags in a row, the chicken was extremely chewy. And I know it wasn't just my taste buds being complete dog shit, because it was sitting there for like probably 3 months. I understand why, because it was like half, actually like 2/3 of the family forest went there and stuff. Then we got on the USS Intrepid. It was raining because that had to happen. But overall, it was a fun trip, and that inspired me to before I die, I need to go to every city that has a city track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or in Mario Kart 4. It's like my brain had that in its head. So yeah, I just had to tell that story because New York. That's why it's so high, is because it gave me that. It's also pretty fun. I still need Pauline Davigos in this thread, so I'm gonna need to fix that at some point after this. Yet another former bagging track here. Yeah, I have some complaining to do. Number 57, Yoshi Circuit. I made this entire list before the whole bagging change was actually announced by Nintendo. So I'm too lazy to change it, so you're gonna have to look back to Yoshi Circuit. At least I think. I'm not good at counting. I somehow was not in math class in 6th grade, and I'm still a complete moron. I can't do 96 minus 39 in my head. Yeah, I might as well explain why this track is so low, despite it being insanely good. It was a bagging track back when bagging was actually a thing. It's still a thing, so it's not as big, and I can really stuff that about it. It's basically good because it's mushrooms around the circle because basically if you bullet here, like at that moment, then it would, instead of using the 8-second or 8-second time you usually have, because of things like bullet hole extensions, go all the way over here, and you can basically get in the first place any last place that you wanted, and people were basically getting shots into first, and boring as hell. The track is amazing. Like, one of the best tracks in the game when it, like, in the main 48 when it comes to, like, the game itself. But because of the whole BS with the bagging, it jumped it down. So if I didn't include online, this probably would have been, like, in the upper 48. But, no. Couldn't be. It's never meant to be. I figured out why my math wasn't mathing. I forgot to record Yoshi's Island, so we're doing the jet. I did need to get an extra races, like 2 extra races with the race anyway. I figured out why my math was so wrong. This is why I'm an idiot. Yoshi's Island is number 56. This is actually a really good track. My only problem is the fact that half the track is slippery and the other half of the track has a part that is required to save time both online and type trials. Whatever the design that goddamn question box needs to be fired, constrained to the electric chair, and obliterated for all eternity. Like, no. That thing is even worse to hit. Like, it's worse to hit than then you have no armor in schools. Like, what is it? When I say worse, I mean it's more annoying. Because killing it enemy with no armor in schools is actually really easy. You just need to find an area that's only 2 blocks high. But hitting this is annoying and hard and difficult, and probably the most annoying thing that has ever come out of Mario Kart. I don't care about the mushrooms, I'm just complaining about how this track is in the lower 48 and number 56. And my map didn't play out correctly. I forgot about Yoshida and how I hate this track. It's the worst. It's the second worst track. Like, if I only went off my personal opinion, Bangkok Rush, then Yoshi's Island, then DK Summit are the worst tracks in Wave 4, so given that, I don't think it's that good, because it's not. One of the 3, one of the 2, one of the only, in the 3DS, Run a Plant Slide is number 56 on this list. Why? Don't ask me, I'm stupid. Basically, this track is, I still blame this track for being the reason Pipeline wasn't included in Wave, which would have been a much better inclusion of the track. Be perfectly honest, would have been so much better, but unfortunately this game was, one, ahead of its time, quite literally, and was very, very insulting towards me, because this track is actually really good. I'm just not good at it. Mainly because you have to go over here to be good. And also, this track is actually super difficult for me. I think you know why. Yeah, Colleen's acceleration as a heavyweight is good. Nintendo, she shouldn't be a heavyweight. She is not Rosalina. She is not 9 feet tall. I'm pretty sure it's over-exaggeration. Anyway. This track is mid. It would have been higher if it didn't place on the ground. Place on the ground pipeline. It would have been completely okay with this track. It didn't replace it, just was, it's the main reason, according to everybody ever in the Mario Kart community. So I cannot forgive them for that. Yeah, that's why this track would have been higher, but it's lower. Don't judge me, okay? How would it make the entire Mario Kart community start a riot? Exhibit 45. Not really 45, I think it's 55. Okay, hear me out here. Peach Gardens. It's Peach Gardens, but it's also Peach Gardens, which means there's errors. This track is an error. This track is fun, but it has some flaws, alright? When this track first came out in Wave 3, I basically was like, in the beginning on Mario Kart Deluxe. I left Mario Kart Deluxe when I moved on to get 1,200 hours and in a total 2,000 hours in Minecraft because I was a nerd. I'm still a nerd. I moved on to do that, and when Peach Gardens released, my brain basically said, I'm never going back to this game because in Wii, this track was my mortal enemy. Alright, this track, getting Gold Star in the Lightning Cup was my main target in Wii, and I could not do it because of this goddamn track. It was my mortal enemy. I hold grudges, even if it's against a fictional area in the world that doesn't even matter. I still hold grudges. And I cannot forgive this track for what it has done to my past self. My 4-year-old self. And then I got this track, but I completed this track first try. In a way, this track, I did it first try. It's like, bruh. Also, shooting shortcut. I like that. That's a good part. But I can never forgive this track for what it did to my 4-year-old self in Wii. So yeah, Peach Garden. Good, but I wonder how many people are gonna riot in the comments over this one. This track is good, but I have my objections. And in the under a minute, I'm going to explain this track. This track is trash. What did Nintendo make this track into? Me personally, I adored this track in N64. I didn't play it. But I love the mechanic of having it be like 3 minutes long to complete the track itself. I like that aspect about the track. But I have my reasons for hating it more. I'll listen to this music. They got rid of the whistling, they got rid of the emotional part, they got rid of the good part of the track, they got rid of the good part of the music. Listen here, Nintendo, you got rid of the good part of the track. I cannot forgive you for this horrible sin. The music in this track is the only thing other than the credits theme in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass that has ever made me cry in the entirety of Nintendo ever. And they deleted the entire good part of the song. They got rid of the whistling. They got rid of they added rock music drums. You can't do this to me, Nintendo. How dare you? This track would have been so much better had it been way longer and been as authentic to the original when it came to the music and design. How dare you, Nintendo? Today is the day that my life ends. This track is higher than Toad's Turnpike. The entirety of the Mario Kart community will be raining down and cheering on. Okay. Fun. Amazing. Time to explain why this track is so much better than Toad's Turnpike. It's highly better in graphics. Predecessor. No, it's not better in graphics. It's not better in anything. Because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in Toad's Turnpike time trial, but this track is so much better. It has more shortcuts. The traffic actually functions correctly. I just not also, the music is better. The theming is better. Sure, nighttime gives me like epic gamer vibes. Not sure. Not worth it. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend playing this track with the mindset of I'm gonna do everything through this one shortcut that's possible for most of the impact. And the shortcut that's not worth it, this is the guy. But at least this track has shortcuts. Toad's Turnpike doesn't have anything. Not even like a good shortcut. It doesn't even have good viable points. They are more sporadic and spread out than Waluigi Pinball. The only redeemable factor about Waluigi Pinball is the fact that the music is decent, and Toad's Turnpike doesn't even have that. Nintendo players, Nintendans as I call them, rejoice. As I complain about Toad's Turnpike once again. Sherm Ridge defeats it no difference. Actually, high difference. This track is so much better. So that is 110 Trim Ridge, 1 Coach Turnpike. Maybe 2. But yeah. That is, I believe, because my I'm somehow still good at math. I'm not good at math, but 53. I don't care. This math. Number 52, number 50, whatever. Number 51. Moving on. Exhibit 51 of how to start a riot in the Mario Kart community. Hear me out here. Dolphin Shoals. This track. This track is amazing, but the entire Mario Kart community is gonna come raining down on me with anger if they see this video. Oh god. I'm scared for my life. The only redeemable factor about this track's lack of good water physics is the saxophone solo. If you listen to that saxophone solo in this track in full, you will be ascending. I don't care who you are, if you're actually ascending or not. You will be ascending in the metaphorically world. You will be ascending in the world. Saxophone solo in this track is like, I refuse to believe anything other than the fact that the saxophone solo is the best thing I've ever heard ever in my entire existence. As a person who used to play saxophone and then gave it up because I knew it was useless. To be honest, this track is amazing. It would have been better if they actually included the saxophone solo in the OST. And, well, they did include it in the OST, but they included it in the actual track's music. Then it would be something. And this track is amazing. Don't get me wrong, but there's better on the list. Alright? Chill out. Here's one a lot of people will agree with. I'm just gonna be quiet for a bit to let you guys process this. Alright, I think I spent enough time being quiet for you all to process this information. This track, man. I love how long it is, okay? I like how long it is. It gives people in the back a chance to catch up, which isn't really happening in Explorer and Dora, which is why I complain about that track so much. Or the original. Anyway, I'm done complaining about Explorer and Dora. It's time to tell you guys why the time isn't in the upper 48. It's much better than the number 48. You'll see why when we get to that number. This track is actually pretty fun, but listen, this track could have been better. You know, if they added type sections and did more cool things with it, maybe they changed the music a bit more when they transferred it to Waluigi Pinball and just keeping it the exact same. Then they'd probably like it. This track is good. It's good, but you know, for current one, it's is where it stands at number 50. So moving on to one that definitely doesn't deserve its very high spot. This one definitely does not deserve its spot at number 49. Where is the goddamn Sunset Nintendo? Where the fuck is it? Okay, time to complain about this track for 1.5 minutes. This track is a pain in the ass. We all were hoping this track would have the sunset mechanic, you know, the thing that was included in the mobile version as well. But, nope, Nintendo just said, nah, what? Call it again. And then just didn't add it. And then we all thought maybe it would be something that they would Coconut Hall added in the 6th token. Nope, not a game. Turn in it memento. Not a single movement in that goddamn sun. This track has sliding physics, which are the bane of my existence because I hate sliding physics because I play with very low traction combo most of the time. For example, I hate this. I hate this track so much. It failed me. Nintendo, you were not supposed to fail me, I was meant to fail you. And yet, look at you. Come failing to do something so plain and simple you could do it on a mobile phone. Ugh, disgusting. I don't know why they didn't add the sunset mechanic. They could have done it so easily. I have done it before in a failed experiment in Unity. And yet they could not do it. And they are a multi-million-dollar company. Nintendo, I'm disappointed in you. This is the last track you'll be seeing Pauline on. So, I better make it count. This track. I remember this track when I was a youngin', first getting into NPC, and not even being able to change the thing back. I think pretty cool, but I was a youngin' back then. Didn't even know how to do it. Didn't know how to trick. Didn't know how to break. And I was trapped in the CC because I didn't know how to change that. And damn me. It itches. I woke up today with like a goal to get a no falling on the set. Of course, as soon as I say it, I get it. I God damn it. This video is gonna make me This track is actually not that bad, but it's actually very bad, but I'm actually gonna shit. This track should not be higher than people in the this, but I stated my case on why it's English working, please. This isn't that. No. This track is a nightmare. So I'm just gonna complain again for an hour. No. Yeah. I love the drifting physics in this game. They're so nice to me. I have no idea how I have not, destroyed my ego in this video. Because I should be good at this game, right? I've played this for, years. Nope. Still complete human trash. Still complete human garbage, even though I should. This track is boring, this track is annoying, but this track is better than its N64 counterpart because of design and music. Good day! I have some things to say. Blue Lake, number 47. I think y'all know why I'm using Mickey's home. I'm switching to the upper 48 of this. we were in the lower 48. Wait. Thinking of the United... Oh my god. I hate the water physics in this game, but I also love them, but I also despise them. This track is painful. Also, don't do that. I've been able to get over the, just land in the railing for some reason. You can just, like, do not play this game like I play this game. It will be complete trash in this one. I am dog shit. I am trash, and I am not proud at all. Oh, no. I'm not good at this track. And, to complain about this track a bit, they could have upped the music so much more than they did. They made the music so good, made it so bad at the same time. It could have been so much better. I really have nothing to say about this track because I think most people can agree with its spot. Like, just making the upper 48. Maybe some will disagree and say it's number 1, but that's just people who are completely stupid. Anyway, moving on to another track which will probably get me a bit more hate in the world stage in the Mario Kart community. Listen. I have my reason. Hear me out. This track is... It's dog shit. It's not dog shit. I'm dog shit at this game. I'm just not good at this game. You can tell because I completely whipped that cut. This track. Bowser Castle. It's the only other Bowser Castle in this game. I have to give it some credit because it had a giant mantle to hold. It definitely is strong enough to hold that mantle of being one of the only 2 Bowser Castles in the game. But I also have to give it some credit to being... It's good, but I have my own personal grudges against this track, because when I first played it on the SNES, Super Mario Kart, I still cannot do that. This was a track, and it's still a track that I am yet to see about falling off. At least on the SNES, in the OG. This track is amazing, but improvements could have been made. I couldn't make them, because I'm dog shit at coding. But, it's good, alright? I don't really know what to say. I don't know why it's this low. There are just better, and I don't know what to... I don't know what's after the... Oh, sweet lord. Well, I'm gonna have to make another riot joke, because, oh, sweet lord. Wait till you get to the next 8. The next 10 are gonna be pretty chaotic. Mother. I was just like, thinking of Idle Wallet for a sec. Anyway, Neo Bowser City. I have a headache from talking so bad. Oh, I hate this track. If I can yell as much, then I get attention from the upstairs world, and I don't want to because I can record this. You know, I'm recording all of this in 1/8. I'm recording this in one entire take. Like all of these in one single day. So it's kind of annoying. reason I'm not doing such cases, like every track, for like trying to take the reason I'm not doing that. I do not want that. The reason I'm not doing this is to take the bill. Because I do plan on doing, wait. Yeah, I go to the pole. I can't. I don't know. Go to the pole. Like, a week ago, I think. On what I can do in this group. And I've seen people doing it all time. So I definitely need to improve my editing skills. Well, thing or fucking I can't think of it. Why wouldn't I? I'm gonna stop speaking. Anyway, moving up to Neo Bowser. Okay, we got this. I have some points. Track is definitely a track made deluxe. Number 46, Yoshi Valley. The only redeemable factor about this track, other than the music, which is always a redeemable factor in this game. So let's do. Yeah. The music is good, and it's always a redeemable factor in this game, except again, it's evil. And that's why this track is so bad, in my opinion. Like, it makes the upper 48 because there are some competitive tracks. That damn egg is always in my way online. And also the split paths are another great. Like, I love them, but there's that's the only the one I just took is the only good one. It's the only true good one if you want good placement online. And most of the time if you're playing with hard CPUs in in versus mode, or you're playing with bots online, just for no reason. I do that because I'm weird. If you play versus races, then it does that. If you're playing versus free, then most AIs, from my personal experience, they take this path. Like, most of them. You guys have to be like 9 of the 11 CPUs take them. Which I find annoying, because I'm not good with people. Not people. They're not people. They're gods. Anyway, this track is good. It's not as good as the next. 45, but it's good. Okay, number 46, and I got a 146. Ironic. Pretty cool. I wonder what I'm getting myself into. Oh, look, it's my homeland of Britain. I'm gonna be using a British accent the entire time in this way. I'm a horrible person, I have to say. Yeah, this is how I play this stuff. This is how I become good at this stuff. I don't know why, but it is. Number 45 from This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. It'll be fun. Good God, no. This is a test. Honestly, just a test to see how many people will actually watch this. I doubt it will be many people channel. But speaking in a metaphorical term, this is pretty good. It's pretty good track. Of course, it's based off of London, so it has to have this rock thing, because that makes sense. I will say that I like the fact that this is that's in the World Cup. There are 3 of the 4 tracks in the World Cup have rock themed songs, and that is not how you play this track. I like that a lot. It's very interesting, it's very cool. And honestly, I give it 8 plus out of 10. That's definitely how you write things, because nothing makes sense. In England, people are British, nothing makes sense. Like in Scotland, you're Scottish. In Wales, you're Welsh. In Ireland, you're Irish. But if you're in England, you're not English, you're British. What the actual bloody... Alright, I have a bit of story time for this next track. Be ready to hear another story. Bone Dry Dunes is number 44, and that hasn't been said. I used to hate this track. This used to be my least favorite track in the game. It used to be the Excite-Like arena, in my opinion, of this game. But now, of course, that mantle is held in Excite-Like arena and Bone Dry Dunes, which is actually probably my 5th favorite track in the main 48. I don't actually know, because I didn't individually do the main 48 and the sports pass. I did them all in my own personal opinions. I did them like in order from Mario Kart Stadium to Rainbow Road, the rankings on a separate dock, and I ranked them on another dock. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no life. I might as well do that. I'm not professional at this track at all. This track actually... Anyway, back to the story. When I first came back to this game, this track and its slippery physics and its bumpy road was the main reason that I I went to this game, played Bone Dry Dunes, and then my brain was like, this track is the reason people would ever play this again. And then I came back to it a few years later, still hated it, but it actually started growing on me, and now it's one of my favorite tracks in the entire movie, by extension, the entire game. The music is amazing, the design is amazing, and I wish you could play it back in the damn respawn patch. Damn you, Nintendo. I do like this track, but it could have been so much better. 1, backwards, and 2, was the gateway to hell, in an extent that drift after drift after drift after drift after drift after drift after drift after... Oh boy. I have some things to say about this track. This track is amazing. I thought that this was going to be like one of the worst tracks in the game because it technically speaking replaced code for the place pipeline, but it didn't. Well, technically, because as I mentioned earlier, it was a slide. I can't move. Once you hit a wall, so you are never recovered. Yeah, you gotta do a launch trick and then you can get over this edge. It's a super complicated thing, and I'm gonna be making a whole video about how difficult that is. I'm gonna be uploading it sometime after this 96 track ranking is complete. Like maybe like a week after it's uploaded. Maybe 2 days, I don't know. I can't see the future because, you know, I'm a human, and I'm also intelligent. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm sure you couldn't tell by my old opinions about old people and all of my life.
But wait until you get to the second to last track in the game, you're all gonna hate me.
Anyway, this track is extremely ridiculous. Like, if you look at the world record, which again, I will make a video on completely, like, debunking how bullshit that is. It's complicated. You look at the world record, and you look at my shit, and it's like, oh my god, this man is complete trash, which isn't wrong, but It's hilarious, okay? It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, moving on, I'm gonna stop complaining about how bad I am. Gonna move on to another track now. So I'm probably gonna end up leaving that in the video, but number 42 is Sky Garden, let's go! This track is actually really good. The reason it's number 42 is because, well, the graphics are honestly motherfucker! I'm sure Nintendo poured their heart and soul into this, but they could have done something better, man. Like, this is the best they could do for Wave 1. This wasn't their best for Wave 1, but honestly, I don't care. I have a bias towards this track because I have a personal bias towards this track. It's super good. It's the graphics so much. Otherwise, it's completely amazing. Otherwise, it's the track. But I refuse to make this video be longer than shorter than 3 hours, so okay, failing super bounces. Yeah, wait till I get to Mushroom Gorge. I know you're supposed to like about crap. I don't care, I'm so lazy. My back hurts. I'm gonna take a small break and then I'll get to the next track, which is gonna cause even more riots. Maybe not, but meh. Well. Look who's back. Back again. Who's back? This oval. Yep. I have found another way to cut on GC and first. Physically, mentally, psychologically, and emotionally pissed. I've done it. I've cracked the code and found videos. This track is actually apparently my favorite track, which isn't. I still have personal trauma from the... Okay, story time again. I have personal trauma from this track, not Double Dash. No, not Mario Kart 7, because they play that much. It's from this game. I time trialed this track for like 5 hours straight when we got back from the Dave Matthews Band concerts when this game dropped. When the Wave 5 actually dropped, I spent so much time in the car just like first reacting to the tracks, getting my opinions on them. I spent so much time in the car right back from the Dave Matthews Band concerts. But personally, this felt different, and when basic training video dropped on this track, I time trialed for, I sort of got a total of like 36 hours just trying to learn the track and get better at it. Just for it to become completely trash online, and there to be nothing redeeming about it. There's no shortcuts, it's just like Waluigi Pinball, but shorter, and probably better when it comes to, like, design-wise. Yeah, I said it. And it's overall just like, why, Nintendo? You gotta add more shortcuts. It makes things more. Alright, Exhibit 40 of how to cause a riot in the Mario Kart community. 3DS Rainbow Road. Hold on. 3DS Rainbow Road. This track. I kinda have the same bias towards it as I did for except it started out this way. Drive around the track, 3 different laps. Really just annoying to learn. That's my main issue with these, like, every lap different tracks. And honestly, the track is the exact same as Rainbow Road with the annoyance. Except for the fact that it's way better, has way better graphics. Is, honestly, a majority of the reason I came back to this game. Other than the fact that the music is ruined, again. In the fact that the design, like, it should have been 3 laps. Like, it should have been 3 laps of the same track. And the music was completely ruined when I came to able it. Like, listen to this. Listen to this. It shouldn't be this. It shouldn't be that bad. It should be better, Nintendo. It should be better, alright? It isn't better. You made it worse. You're very good at that. Again, the reason this is better than I-64 Rainbow Road is because the texture is better. You drive around the solar system, and overall, it's just like a better track. And the music overall is better than N64, although it was still ruined. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna get backlash in the comments, and I don't give a flying shit. So, time for number 14. Oh no. Riverside Park. Ah! I hate I've been out of this for 9 years and I have to continue. What is this? I'm being scared. Yeah. No. That's this track. It's a pain in the ass. For some reason you're able to do that, I'm not. Dog shit. At most, the music is like, per usual, politely. How to become why is it no. I am annoyed with this track's existence, but also it's a good track, okay? Also, I realized after I recorded 3DS Rainbow Road that kinda fucked it up. Kinda fucked up a little bit. It's not Exhibit 40, it's Exhibit 38, and this is 37. So, my math was being a bit what? So, basically, anyway, moving on. Good track. We got number 36, which is going to be the last viewing of Diddy Kong for this 96 track ranking. I'm going to be chilling here for my last viewing of Diddy Kong in Royal Raceway. So one of my opinions on this track, myself, personally, it's mid. It's not bad, not good. It's not good, so it's like there? No. Good God. Don't trick off of that. That's my warning. Turn, you imbecile. You will learn in this video that I am not good at first way. Track isn't actually that bad. I'm just bad. Okay, I have really nothing to say about this track. No. Ba 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 ba. At best, this track gets like maybe 25th. Oh my god, there's a glider panel under that grass. Huh. I learn something new every day. Literally. Yeah, this track isn't that good, but it's also not that bad. Probably gonna starting another. Good God, I'm gonna have some hot takes throughout this video. It's so poetic that these two are directly next to each other in the ranking and in the cups. EK Jungle. This track is actually, it's kind of fitting that I'm just under the on here, so I can on this track. I was gonna be using P-Chat before, but I don't care. EK Jungle is an amazing track. Okay, hear me out here. This track is like one of the best ones. I take everything back. The track is actually really good. Despite what everybody says, it's amazing. It's good. Honestly, the mechanics in it are so much better. The question is, I can be able to do this successfully. Okay. I was gonna say, can I do it successfully without falling off the track, but apparently not. I can't even move, bro. What is this? It's scam, man. It's not. You must hurt this track. I can't try this on 150. That's not even. That's what happens on 150. This game is so. Man, I don't really care. I play this game. I bought it for nothing except the credibility from my friends. I play this game because it's fun. Sometimes it's not. That's just EK Jungle for you. And given that this track is number 35, I've got to be honest, not that bad. I time trial this track on the daily. This track is insanely fun. Okay, maybe not on the daily, but close enough. About that. I have my reasons, okay? To show off the ultimate thoughts about this through that. But I don't care about the time here, I just care about blanking. Why my hot takes are so hot and why I am not. No. That's not how you turned it on. I keep forgetting to switch. To be honest with you. I didn't switch. jungle head. Very common footage of me being completed as a moron. Very common. Know why I'm mushrooming? That's basically all of them. Not worth it. Upward drops. Let's say basically all of them.
I'm gonna take that. I didn't know my friend. Like, what?
Oh my god. Sometimes I question my sense. There you go. Super Bell Subway. Face ID, please work. Thank you. Number 34. There is no goddamn reason this track should be this high up. Just despite this, I changed to Peachette. Pro Peachette Council rejoice as I use Peachette on the worst Wii track in the entirety of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This track is a living hell. I don't care if you're good at this track. If you don't like this, if you like this track, you're weird. I don't even care about your opinion. If you like it, you're weird. I hate this track with every fiber of my being. Even in Wii it's bad. See? The main antagonist of this track is the double shot. Yes, I am completely bad. That is the reason this track is this slow. I'm just bad. And I'm salty because I'm bad. But I don't care, this track is horrible. Remove it. Replace it by Toad's Factory. I have no... well, that was quite a thing. I'm not taking that long here.
Then you smart doing nothing and options.
Damn thing. This is the only winter track other than Merry Mountain that I don't like. And that's never a good thing because I'm ashamed. Okay. Time to explain myself. I thought shit. That is the only thing. That's all I had to say. I already said it. I don't think I need to say it again. I'm gonna attempt it because I'm not good at it. Ultra Mini Turbo is not a good thing to have. See? That's not how you do that. You're also not supposed to do it. Yeah. I hate this track. This is the one B track that I don't like. Even Moo Moo Meadows is better than DK Summit Deluxe. Because at least Moo Moo Meadows is good and fun to play online. DK Summit is the home of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sweats. It should not be at number 33 at all. Do not mind me jamming out to number 30. Number... Number 32. This one is gonna get me in a lot of trouble with the Mario Kart Deluxe fans. And the Mario Kart 4 fans, so basically let me explain myself, or you all cancel me for existing. Wait, this ain't for this. Anyway, this track is good. I have my reasonings for saying this track is good. That should have worked. Usually I'm able to bounce myself off of that and get more momentum. What This track is actually really fun. Despite being a city track, most people hating it by default because it was debuted for. It's actually faster on 150 to take the slow route. Take the slow route. 150. Why was that out of bounds? I'm gonna need to make like a bullshit compilation from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe now that this game is completely finished. It finished in finicky, what the fuck? I found the 3Fs of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Finished, finicky, fuck. I'm tired of freeway. Anyway, there we go. Singapore Speedway, which is number 32. Yeah. Fun. Bonjour et welcome. No. Bonjour et bienvenue to Paris. Me and my scuffed French welcome you to what used to be my favorite city track in the entirety of the Deluxe. Paris Promenade. It's Paris Promenade. Shut the fuck up, you American motherfuckers. It is not Paris Promenade, it's Paris Promenade. I'm just gonna rush from there because reasons. No idea why that just didn't come out other than the fact that it hit the ground. This track is actually really fun. This, like, out of all of Wave 1, this is definitely third on my list. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask a question.
No. No. Mother. Yeah, Paris Promenade's pretty good. I don't really have much to say about this track, because, you know, it's Paris Promenade. The only thing you can really say about it is the fact that my French is shit. I've been taking a class that teaches me French throughout all of my 8th grade so far. We're learning German, okay? We're learning German once we get back from Thanksgiving break, which is when I am finishing recording this. Also, start. I'm having a brain error. Okay. Anyway, next track may get me in a bit of trouble with the Mario Kart community again. A track that deserves its placement a little bit. A bit more than its predecessor that comes after it. This track is good. Electrodrome, number 30, hitting off the top 30. Probably gonna be getting backlash for putting this one so low. Or putting it so high. I find this track really fun. It's like middle of the road when it comes to the upper section. And I'm also complete dog shit with that. I really love the Alberto's thing that he discovered. I do have something to say. That Alberto's strategy in this track is I am not able to do it. Though that being said, I do have a challenge for you if you ever do see this. Mr. Alberto, the best Mario Kart 8 Deluxe player in the history of gaming. Indisputably. I have challenged him. I'm sure you've been trying to do this the entire time of your existence in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I want you, by the end of 2030, to get every single world record in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at one time. Become the Matthias Lustemeyer of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, except this time you do not fail. That is my quest for you. I'm not even sure that you speak English, to be perfectly honest. Given that you do live in Spain. If you do somehow understand this and know what I'm saying, that is my challenge to you. Learn and dominate. Exhibit, I believe, 29 of how to start riding in the Mario Kart community. I gotta do the math real quick. 29. Yeah. Exhibit 29 of how to start a ride in the Mario Kart community. Not Wario. Listen. Why is it? My thumb hurts because I pulled out a hangnail before I went back. No, that's not how you do that. This track is honestly really good. Yeah, this track is honestly, like, really good. But as you'll see, I have some pretty weird opinions when it comes to the tracks top 4 and in the top 10. There's a lot of hot takes that help to get me obliterated in the Mario Kart community as a whole. But this is one of my main takes on the track that I believe is actually really good. Like, it's not as good as some other tracks. For example, number 1. I'm just like commentating my bad driving skills here. This track isn't bad, but for the booster course pass existing, I think its placement is deserved. I didn't have much to say about this track. I'm about to get a Rubik's Cube thrown at my head by a short cat. TikTok clock is at number 28 instead of number 96. I have my reasons for this track being so hot. I'm never speaking again. I'm actually silencing myself, like right now. I'm gonna put duct tape over my mouth and I'm never getting it off. It's never coming off. It's never going to come off. The track is actually kind of fun when you know how to do it. Of course, this is like one of the first tracks I played when I came back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Little did I know, I'm still trash apparently. Yep, still complete trash. I actually do really like this track. The music is really good. The design, concept, everything. I like the base day track off of the Super Mario 64 levels. I'm still waiting on Bobon Battlefield after this track came out. Like, I'm still waiting for, like, Swamp Fortress to get that. I just want to go or Bobon Battlefield. They already made Rainbow Road, so I don't think Rainbow Rise means anything. I think that's its name. I haven't played 64 in a while. All Stars. debatably the worst version of it. It's no BLJ. Anyway, I'm just complaining about Nintendo's lack of fun abilities. Patching EVERY Track. This track isn't bad. It's not good, but it's better than Mount Wario in my opinion. So, yeah. I'm looking at the next. I'm looking at until I switch to the last Wave 6 DLC character. I'm looking at the tracks until I switch to Funky Kong, and I may start another ride. My power knows no bounds between the realms of high and low, left and right. SNES Rainbow. This track is actually super good.
No!
Oh god, no, yeah. Good lord. Apparently this is slower. Maybe it's because of all the airtime. No. The world record is still fun. World records in this game don't like airtime, and apparently I don't like breathing, because that was insulting. I'm insulted by my lack of skill. I can't even get points. I am trash, and I am proud. No. My one complaint about this track is they could have made more. They could have done so much more with the wavy build mechanic. They could have added elevation. They could have done literally anything that they did with SNES Bowser's Castle. They could have added elevation, but I see I see what they're doing. I'm pretty sure they just did this as like a way to get more money. The whole original Mario Kart 8 DLC to get people back into the game. Still not many people went to the Wii U version, but hey, it's good. This track is actually really good for being, hold on, number 27. But yeah, pretty good, must say. I don't know how people will react to this if they care at all. Exactly. Ninja. Literally, this track is good because of the lyrics that Unisong made for it. That is definitely a Scout illusion. Like the shortcut. Why? I love Unisong's version of the song, like the one with lyrics, but I'm still trash. I made it. No, I did. Okay, I made it. I actually am not good at that shortcut, like, at all. Also, I love this track so much because instead of having vocals that sing, it has vocals that actually make the sound. And the person who did karate for 6 years, actually, like for like 7 years, it does. I got my life up with. That's probably a story for another day. As a person who did that, I like this. Like, it wasn't in Tokyo, it wasn't an actual ninja dojo, but I mean, it wasn't a dojo, but it wasn't, like, Japanese-inspired building. But it was good, it was cool, I actually enjoyed it a lot. It's one of the many things in my life that I will, as I am very good at lack of forgetting, I am very good at not forgetting. Like the fact that I screwed that up, are you kidding me? top of that. No, that's not it. That is not it. This track is actually really fun. And for the fact that given that the other waves in the booster course pass exist, I think this track deserves its placement in number 26. But oh, I'm gonna get backlash for this next. Yasuski lads, Athens dash. Alright, you gotta hear me out for this one, number 25. That was completely scuffed freak. I knew the first one from a friend of mine. I knew how to say Skila. But Yasu I had to look up on Google Translate, so I don't know if that's correct. If you're Greek and you know how to say that Greek, let me know in the comments. I'm not intelligent. I'm a German. So yeah, Athens Dash is honestly really good. That is the worst segue I have ever made, ever in the history of anything. No, don't do that. I hate this cut. 200, that cut is what ends up. Like, when I do rarely time trial is I'm so bad at this game. When I do rarely time trial this track, it's definitely Athens Dash. It's an Athens Dash experience, and it always wins my point. Also, you can, like, you can pop over this section of the fence if that's enough. I'm not, because I'm bad at video game. It's like Game Champ 3000 failed in Mario. Not being good at Mario Odyssey. Anyway. I say as I get Mario Karted by my own lack of gaming skills. Okay. I'm never speaking again. I'm so bad at this track. Athens Dash is a mistake. I'm gonna do this just for fun. It's actually kind of worth it on 200 if you can get like the perfect angle, you don't lose as much speed. Like if you get the perfect line in between those. From my personal experience. This track isn't that bad, it's not that good. But there's better out there. But it's honestly pretty good. So not bad. No, it was so bad. I'm sure some of you will be happy to know that this will be the last track you'll be seeing Pete Shett be played on. Vancouver Velocity. This track is a track, I must say. How do I speak about Vancouver Velocity without a bunch of Canadians and Vancouver Velocity fans myself being on my butt about it not being first? This track is actually pretty good. They're gonna make sound instruments, like making music a bit hyper. I absolutely love this track's music, don't get me wrong, and I absolutely love the remix that they did. I absolutely love that they gave it a remix in the, of course, past credits. But it could have been better. Like, this track, it's amazing. Again, don't get me wrong, it's like one of the best. I don't know if that was worth it. I don't know if that was worth it. I'm gonna say that worth it. Fun fact about this track, I was time trialing this track when the online server shut down. And then I exited Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I was watching a stream by Gecko when Play 6 released. I had to delete literally everything in my camera roll, like most things in my camera roll except for a select few things to get it to go down so I could play it. And I didn't even get to play it until I got home from school on the day that on Thursday, which was the day I planned on uploading the Play 6 release video. That's when I recorded uploaded. The Wonder Shell from Moro said, you know what, no. You exported it, you did all of this work, but, you put it into the thing, and, it just won't upload. Like, it says standard definition will not finish, so I just gave up on that. If you guys want me to upload it, like, try again, let me know. But, English. At this very moment, it's not coming out ever, because it's just, like, not working. But that's an interesting fact. Also, this track was, like, pretty fun. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Funky Kong! Yeah. The best character in all of Mario Kart ever to exist. Very closely... very close to second place. Looks for that. I mean, Funky Kong can't be matched, alright? This track is fun. Given that Animal Crossing is 23rd on this list that I have down. Yes, I'm using the debug key for my combo. The only thing that will make me smack is 35 volts. Because honestly, I'm pretty bad at 200. Also, there's a reason this is so high, okay? I enjoy time trialing this track mainly because I time trial it backwards. Like, on the regular, I like, play it, time trial it backwards. This track is so fun to play backwards. The things you do on this track are absurdly fun. Like, you get to launch yourself off the fountain, you get past this slider over here, you get to, like, that fountain down there. You get to launch yourself over that, which is honestly pretty difficult, but that just means it's more fun and different. And you can use a very precise, like, the physics on the also, I love this. This is so calming. I listen to this when I'm doing my homework. I just, like, put in my earbuds and listen to this when I'm doing my homework. But this track is... you do it backwards, it's satisfying. When you play it online, the 4 seasons mechanic is kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest. Because you never know what you're gonna get. Like, it's completely random when you're playing online. When you're in versus race, you can choose with the like, buttons you press with your index finger. At least I do, because I play on controller when I'm doing my footage. But anyway, this track is good. I'm gonna stop rambling and move on to the other tracks, because I only have a limited time in the day. This is the best track in the entirety of the main 32 before DLCs. This is the best track. Alright, listen to me when I say this. This is the best of all of them. Sweet Sweet Canyon is the best track of all of the tracks in Mario Kart 8. At least until the DLC drops. This track is amazing. As a person who is a very big Candy fan, I was happy to see this track exist. I was even more of a fan when I realized that this is the only track I'm actually good at. I regularly time trial this track and try to get the world record until Technical decided to improve his, and I just gave up because I'm never gonna be that good, let's be honest. Americans are all the same. We are no different from each other. If New England ever gains independence from the United States, maybe then I'll get the world record, but until then, no, Technical will continue to be dominant on this track. Mainly because I'm using a small me and a petty buggy and Sponge Towers and Cloud Glider, both using an actually decent combo. But I'm not one to complain. At least, this is like the best track. That's all I have to say. The music is also insane. Like, this music goes insanely hard. The Player 2 remix that he made, go watch that vid. I don't know how to. I don't think I'll ever be able to link these videos or these channels I'm talking about in the description, because one, I'm a complete idiot. And two, I don't, but, like, I can copy the link, but it won't paste. It just, like, it pastes nothing. It pastes a ton of spaces. So, I'm sad I can't credit the people I'm talking about in these videos, which is ridiculously annoying. Yeah, you have to eat it and weep it. Anyway, moving on to another track that I find quite entertaining to play. Okie dokie then, this track. This is probably one of the best. This is like, I'm not looking at the entire list, I'm looking at everything until 78, which is actually 18. But, oh, cute. Hello, Ice Physics, thank you so much. Now, yeah, I'm looking at everything up to what is 78 on my list. I'm not good at math. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm good at math. I'm not. I can't do basic maths in my head. I'm a complete idiot. That is not how you do that shortcut. Just so you know. That is not how you do that. So this is a track section. This is one of my personal favorites of the winter theme tracks. Are you kidding me? I'm going on. And I missed both. Can I get here? I got one of them. Does that count? No. Damn you, Smart Siri. Yeah, every time I play online, I just smack into the emptiness of a black hole, I guess. It looks like there's a black hole under that ice. Because that's what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Yeah. That's always just satisfying. This track is fun. Okay, it's like my favorite bagging track. Former bagging track, because bagging is... It still exists, it's just not as useful. But, yeah. Meh. Hey! We got another track that you might be mad at me about. Ugh. Wario's Gold Mine. I'm never doing that again. Anyway. Fun fact, did you know that Donkey Kong has the same stats as Heavy Meat, Wario, Bowser, and Dry Bowser? So that means he's viable on Moonview Highway and Rainbow Road, and at 64 Rainbow Road. Which means, if you don't use Donkey Kong, I'll assassinate you. Anyway, Donkey Kong, Wario's Gold Mine. Why am I using Donkey Kong? Because it's the best character in all. Anyway, Wario's Gold Mine. I'm getting distracted from my own work. Wario's Gold Mine. That's probably the best track. When it comes to like the originals, leads the best track in the Flower Cup. Because honestly, who likes Mario Circuit better than Coconut Mall because I'm like, honestly, if you do, you're like a 5-year-old with no soul or brain cells, and you just got out of Android. You don't even know how to spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I think it's a fake word. At least that's what I thought when I was coming out of kindergarten. Anyway, Wario's Gold Mine again. Deluxe Track. Wario's Gold Mine. Best track. It's definitely boring to play itself, but to play on, like, to play by itself, the track is simple. To play with your friends, the track is kind of boring. Yeah, you're right. There's also the super unviable shortcut. Okay, again, super unviable. Didn't even know that counted the finish line. You learn something new every day. I said that in Royal Raceway too, didn't I? So this track is pretty good. It's not the last of the Wii. It's not the last of the Wii tracks that you'll see. Trust me. I don't think this will start it right, will it? I don't know. This is just another track that I time traveled for like a week straight. This, along with Animal Crossing, I time traveled on 150cc for like a week straight before Wave 6 released. I don't know why. I guess I wanted to get better at these tracks because and I've already wasted 2 mushrooms on Mach 1. Very oh, good God. No. I haven't even done shortcut with the mushroom yet. Just a testament to how bad I am. So bad. Can't even get him in the room. That's horrible at this track. On 150, I actually had a pretty good time. I don't know until lazy to check, and I'm not sure. So, time to talk about this track and why it's actually good. For being number 19. For my top 20 picks, like for my top 20 in general, I wasn't wrong when I used the 5 counterparts, the 5 sections, the rank is out of 50. It got a 36 out of 50, which honestly, they're like, yeah, the next 6 tracks after this also got 36 out of 50, so that's an interesting fun fact for you. Yeah. This is a track. Definitely a track. There's gotta be some person in here that like agrees with me on this being number 18. Oh, my head hurts so much. Welcome to Waluigi Stadium. The most probably middle of the road track in the top 20. I don't know why this is so high. I don't know why this is so low. I don't know why this even exists. And I don't know why they got rid of the ultra shortcut in Wii and Switch from Double Back. All I know is this is the track chosen and annoying. I don't know. It's fun. This is a good track. Until I do want to showcase a little something. No, don't take the half-pipe hit. I do want to show something, which means I will cut off this early. Just like, if you do it right, I didn't do it right. You can just like cut off the edge. I don't know how. I'm not good at this game. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing air hop. I say I'm not good at this game, and then I proceed to do air hops, which is a mechanic that everybody in the world. But yeah, that's that. Oh no. Oh no. I say Southwest. This is another great like winter themed track. It's not really winter themed though. more of just an insanely good DLC track. Like OG DLC. I don't mean Boost Course Pass, just in the Boost Course Pass. I'm sure anyone OG fans know that. Just explaining it for the 5-year-old, for the non-existent 5-year-old watch this. Excuse me. Anyway. First of all, props for anyone who actually watched this entire video. This is gonna be like a 2.5 hour to 3 hour long video. I don't even think I'm gonna be there for the entire video. I don't think I'm gonna be like, I don't think I'm gonna be like authoritarianizing the entirety of this thing, because this is gonna be premiering in like the day I die or something. I don't know. I'm not going to make double. This is gonna be premiering the day after I finish with it. Hopefully. I don't know. Probably not. This track is good. I don't know where I went wrong, but this track is actually really good. It's really fun. Online it's a bit of a pain, but hey, I couldn't do better. So, yeah. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. I am telling you. This... I have my reasonings for this, alright? I warned you probably... I warned you at some point throughout the video that I'm gonna have some hot takes throughout this. I don't think I was wrong. I think I said it at the wrong time. The S-Line circuit is 16, and I don't have a reason why. I don't really have a reason why. Honestly, this is probably one of the... I don't even think about it. I have to explain myself in this video on everything ever. This is going to be probably one of my last Mario Kart videos with this great deluxe, because I have no idea what to do. Besides live stream time trial races with Xander. That's all I know. This is a not worth it skirmish cut. Also, this is like, I swear guys, this is like the last bagging track. This is the last bagging track to show up, I swear. I don't actually know. I'm not looking at the rest of the thing. This track is good. I have to say, this track is good. So, this track is good, okay? Chill. Anyway, I'm done being annoying. Oh boy. I'm looking at the next track, y'all aren't gonna be happy. I don't see anybody being happy about this one. That's right. It's time. You just got polka dot mauled. Anyway, now I've lost my entire fan base. Everyone's unsubscribed, reported me for breathing, and my entire life has been edited. 30 assassins have been hired to go after me. Okay, that's a bit too much creative interpretation there. Or not, I don't know. This is, I have my reasoning for this being 15 and not 30 and not 1 because this track is not. If anyone puts this track in 1, even if you're a fan of Wii, I'm a fan of Wii and I didn't put this pretty high up. this track is not good enough to be high up. The thing that drags it down is it's in a wave of, otherwise, not really, but pretty bad tracks, you know. I'm pretty sure like 90% of the, not 90%. I mean, most of the tracks in Wave 1 were in the lower 48. I mean, Coconut Mall, Ninja Hideaway, and Sky Garden, I think are the only ones that weren't in lower 48. Fisher and Ridge, yeah, Third Circuit, Fisher and Ridge. I failed that to Tokyo Blur. Yeah, this track is honestly pretty good, so Coconut Mall being in it, I think kind of dragged it down in, like, good ability. I don't know how to speak English. Onae wa no shinderu nani. It had a large mantle to live up to, and it didn't really do it that well. How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community. Turn on. Yeah. Exhibit 14. So, listen. Before I get destroyed and publicly canceled on Twitter for this opinion, listen. It shouldn't be this high. It should not be higher than Coconut Mall. My personal opinion on the track is just too high, and I put all of the online enjoyments for these tracks in this. I put them all at 5 out of 10. This should not be this high. Anyway, now that's done sounding and feeling dead inside. We gotta move on, alright? We gotta move on. Now. Oh my. No. Yeah. No. I can't keep this game. That's how you get lag. I don't know why there's a lag trigger there. Like, I can get out of that myself, man. You don't take 2 points away from me and punish me with that. It's a great thing. Come on, man. What does Bunky ever do to you? You can just, like, get over that before the chain jumps even get to you. I will say that Shroomless shortcuts are not very fun on this track. It is not worth it. No, it's also not worth it. But in this track, it's at 14. This track should be at, like, 27, but it's not. Because... How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community, Exhibit 13. Oh, I'm gonna get backlash for this. Okay, so listen here. Before you give me a ton of destruction in the comment section, listen. There's a reason this isn't 1 or 2 or 10 or 96. Well, it's not 96, because this track is actually good. I don't see how you can not like this track. I mean, this game is sure, I have the first nostalgia file in this track. No. Do this, by the way. Just like do cut. You know, so I've actually made it seem like impossible to fall off from that cut, not on the bridge, not during the cut, like after the cut. If you smack it to the wall hard enough, you just like fall off the edge. Also, I love the detail that they put into DK Mountain. Like they put, like you look at the thing in Wii, you look at it in Double Dash, and it's just he looks mad. But here he looks like he's about to erupt, because he is erupting. But he looks like he's about to like erupt to his fullest extent. You know, it looks like he's about to erupt to full Like, he's about to erupt. He's about to lose his mind. His wife just divorced him. Took his his money, his house, his car, his kids. He looks like he's about to, like, explode. That's my point. I like how he looks. He used to look cartoony, and now he looks pissed. That's what I like about he came out. Also, this track is like God tier. If it weren't for the fact that there's better tracks in the game, like there's other Wii tracks in the game. If it weren't for that, this track is amazing. So yeah, this track is amazing. I got distracted with FNAF, but we're gonna be going back to this with number 12. I believe, yeah. Remember how I said that Sweet Sweet Canyon is the best? It's not Cloud Top Cruise, it's still Sweet Sweet Canyon. I don't know why it's above. It should.
No!
I'm not good at this game. Cloud Top Cruise, ladies and gentlemen. The most underrated track of the 48, other than the Canyon Got track, underrated. Just point that out. At least what I've seen defined people consider Sweet Canyon and Cloud Top Cruise they actually are. Those tracks are actually really good. Sure you can tell. I love the electric guitar on this track. Like, I love the Mario Galaxy, like, references. The Mario Galaxy thing that happens at the end of the OSQ. I absolutely love it. I also love the electric guitar thing. Why they didn't use that? Just listen to this. I love myself some Mario Galaxy references, okay? Hello. I changed my phone. I could. Number 11. Hyrule Circus. It really shouldn't be this high, but it is. Because so many were worse than it. I get to start using that excuse that the reason this is so, like, if I don't like it, how high a track is, I can make the excuse that there were so many tracks that were worse than it. I have to, there's nobody worse than me. Also, that Shuma shortcut is actually really fun online. Like, it's so broken because it shouldn't be done with, like, a lot. It shouldn't be done through it because it is done. No, it's not supposed to be done without a mushroom, like my shortcut, but that's what is. Gotcha, what did you think I was talking about? I was obviously talking about here. I was obviously talking about the motion recording captain, because that can also be done. I won't be doing it though. Because that's how you drift. That's how you drift left. You drift right. Turn right to go left. The little cars left are weird. I'm sure there was somebody watching this that got it. Don't touch me there. Don't touch me there. I'm never speaking again. This track is amazing. Gonna be honest. It kind of deserves its spot. But, there's gonna be people mad at me for these next few. My computer's coming back. Alright, entering the top 10 is... Ribbon Road. Okay, listen. I know it's hard for you to hear others' opinions and agree with them. But this track is actually amazing. Here's why.
That's the first annoying. There's 95.
Anyway, now that I've done talking about it, I'll never be done talking about this. I'm gonna stop speaking English now. Like, I'm actually gonna stop breathing now. That has collision. I didn't even know that had collision. I also didn't know that I'm trash. This game. Ribbon Road is an amazing ride. I remember too much. Ribbon Road, you are amazing track. Right, no one was in Ribbon Road. Ribbon Road's actually like a really good track. I just don't have a good track record of playing well on it. I hope somebody got that in mind. Nobody did. I'm gonna say it now, nobody did. I'm gonna have to rearrange stuff. Stuffity stuff. There's a track that should not be where it is. It should not be where it is. And therefore, it must be punished for where it is. Yeah. I'm really editing this while I'm recording. I don't want to stop recording and then do it because that's too boring. Anyway. That's that, and the next track is the one that I just had to turn down from 3rd to 9th. This is the track I had to move down from 3rd. Rosalina's Ice World. I'm gonna get backlash for having it up that high in the first place, but... Welcome to Rosalina's Ice World. I listen to this music every day. This music is amazing. You shouldn't go down here, it's actually really slow. I love the bass. This is another like Sky High Sunday-esque level where it's kind of good, but like the bass on this, like this is another kind of one where the bass is what carries the music on this track. This is my favorite, like, winter themed track in the entirety of, like, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is my favorite. Yep. For real this time, guys, I can actually see the end of the list now. In 9. This is number 9. So, I can actually read. Okay, there we go. Up to number 9 goes Ice World. I'm sure I'm gonna get backlash for having this so high. Like by nobody, because nobody really cares. Nobody watches the channel. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to ignore the fact that I have 20 subscribers and say that nobody watches my channel and nobody cares about my opinions. Anyway, moving on. Now that I'm done being negative, we got another track that may get me backlash because that's number 8 and yeah. Oh, you thought we were done with Wave 6 tracks? No. Bum 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 bum. Man, that was so accurate. See, that was so accurate. It was such an accurate soundbite. Mushroom. Big mushroom. Somebody just like that laughing soundbite is like psychopath level. Anyway, this is like I have a story to tell about this track. All right, I have a story. This track. When I got home from school on the day that this track was like announced to be in the booster course pass. Like I got home from school and I immediately like hopped onto my I hopped onto my phone to get the to look at the Wave 6 trailer, and that's where I recorded. Ignore the fact that announcement video that was sideways. Ignore it. please ignore it. I don't want that. So yeah, that video. I've never had that happen before. I've never like had that happen. Like I came home after like getting like Wave 6 trailer was literally blocked from Deladeo. Like the thing that I use that yeah, English. It doesn't work. The thing that my school uses, the National School District uses to render whether things are appropriate for kids or whether they should be blocked and not be able to be viewed by kids. Yeah, it was blocked. The video itself was blocked, and I'm glad it was because I wanted to record myself first reacting to the trailer. And I must say, I am very, very happy that this track was announced. Like, during the announcement, I didn't make a video on the, like, original announcement. I made the video on the trailer. Like, I was looking at the trailer. It wasn't the trailer. I was looking for the announcement. It was blocked by the National School District. I looked at it. I looked at the thing. I swear I didn't look at the thing itself, but I did, and then I watched the video, and I literally freaked out because Daisy Circuit. When I first, actually, wait, hold on, my brain's not burning. When I first looked at it, I thought my brain was, like, deceiving itself. Like, I thought it was Mushroom Bridge, and they actually scrapped Wee Rainbow Road, and I was like, excuse me, you little... No, they didn't. They didn't. We're good. I was so happy to see Daisy Circuit because this was my favorite circuit track from like the entirety of 8 Deluxe and the entirety of Mario Kart in general. So yeah, weird story, but true story. And let's move on to number 7. The last track in the Rock Cup, and it's the only one that doesn't have rock-themed music. Fittingly so. Maple Tree Way, number 7. I told you the Wii tracks are not done. There's still 3 more. If you've been keeping track, there's still 3 more. And when it comes to city tracks, there's also 3 more. City tracks, actually. This is not the last you will hear of Maple Tree Way. I have 3 minutes, so I'm just gonna like talk about this track, maybe a bit about where I did English. English don't work. So while I'm working this, I might as well talk about the channel more. That poll was very vague when it came to like what I was doing. The poll I made about the future of the channel. When I say Nintendo news, I mean like anything relating around Mario, because I'm not a big fan of anything but Mario. Like I like Pokemon. I'm a child. I like Pokemon, Sonic, and Pikmin. And of course Mario, and Donkey Kong, but that's really where my knowledge of Nintendo ceases. I don't know anything. I know partially about the Xenoblade Chronicles, but I don't actually like care about it. I'm not gonna comment further on it. Metroid is mid. It's not that good, to be honest. Not a big fan of it. Yes, I did just get launched into the air by heavyweight physics. I don't know why I don't get this like that. I honestly distracted me. I don't know much about Nintendo, so that's what I meant on Nintendo news. When I came to Minecraft, I don't mean hardcore mode because I played Bedrock Edition on my Switch, which is the thing I'm using right now, obviously. Kind of like... Yeah, I don't know why I went silent for, like, a long time. Yeah, that's like all I have to say. Yeah. And taking the number 6 spot away from every other person on this list. Track. Music Park. I have my reasons. I don't know how this got higher than Maple Tree Way, but it did. Welcome. Like this is a track that has always been very hard to control playing on different I will say is very, very hard. Now what got to such a high spot in the first place? My own personal bias and forgetting what place when I put everything else. I don't know why Music Park is this high. It shouldn't be this high, but it is. Oh god. This track is just overall very difficult, very windy, tipsy, palpity, curved, turning. The music is insane. It's a music art. This is probably the only track I will ever use. One of my other friends made on. She didn't make it, but I did. I make these for all of my friends because I'm confusing users. That is not how you do that shortcut. the only me that I actually use that character on. I will not disclose the name of said content because it's privacy. But, yeah. Moving on. Moving on to other things. I don't really know what to say about this track other than it got the number 6 spot because I don't know why. My complete ignorance of where I put everything else. Oh, you'll see worse throughout the top 5. Speaking of top 5, the number 5 spot goes to Mushroom Gorge. There's no reason. There's a reason I put Funky Kong as the last character to use in the entire game. This track deserves its place, okay? Super bounces, gap jumps. The fact about this, you can just like, you can do it without hopping, it's just insanely hard. At least for me, because I'm bad at video games. But this track is actually insanely fun to play. Despite, you know, being Mushroom Gorge and all, on 150 and 200, it's insanely fun to time trial, it's insanely fun to play. I don't really think much matches pure level of skill differences. Mushroom Gorge is just like insanely fun, insanely good. I mean, obviously there's better on this list, but I keep blinking. My eyes do not work today. Mushroom Gorge deserves its spot in number 5. And definitely could have been improved upon, maybe with like an anti-gravity section in the cave, but for Mushroom Gorge even being included in Wave 2, I can't complain because I absolutely love that they kept the gap jump, that they patched the ultra shortcut on this track. My only problem is they didn't add the Flame Runner along with Funky Kong in Wave 6. How to start a riot in the Mario Kart community, Exhibit 4. Los Angeles Lab. I don't know why this is this high, it shouldn't be this high. My one complaint about this track, other than the fact that it's at number 4 instead of number 14, which is horrific. It's the perfect days in this city. What the? Also the physics on my one problem with this track is they got rid of the music. Like, they got rid of the good parts about the vocals. Yeah, I like the vocals of this track, and they got rid of the dots. Forget the 3 unforgivable curses in Harry Potter. The 3 unforgivable things to do to Los Angeles laugh. There's only one. Other than just not having this. You know that you don't actually get crushed when you get hit by those silos with royal rigs. You just get pushed forward. It's not faster. I don't know why. You just like, you don't even have to hop on the curb to make it be faster that one. There's Los Angeles Labs for you. It shouldn't be at number 4. It shouldn't be at number It shouldn't be at number 4, but it is. And trust me, or wait, no, it's not. I can't speak English today. Yeah, it shouldn't be at number 5, but it is. Okay, it shouldn't be. Don't complain. Just accept it. Outside in the sky. I'm never speaking again. Hallo and willkommen to Berlin. This has the second best music in all of 4. So giving it the number 4 spot, it definitely deserves. I definitely didn't do my math correctly because it says on my calculator, it says on my thing that I should be at number 3, but there's 3 other tracks, so technically speaking, it's wrong. Oh, by the way, did you know that directly before the beat dropped on this track for this whole section of the song, it's 30 seconds on the clock. So it takes exactly 30 seconds to get to the beat drop in the song. That's just a weird fun fact for you. I personally prefer the tour version because of all the hard drums and shit that and I can't be complaining. Berlin Byways is still my second favorite city track. You'll see what my favorite is. Don't mind that. I watched the whole record of this track before I started playing it. Like before I came back to this game. So I'm very experienced with this track. As a personal German myself, the music itself sounds like it's from Germany, so I absolutely adore it. Like that sounds like a German ending to an infinitely looping song, okay? And this is where I first found out that the chip-off Womps block thing is actually not worth going for. That shortcut is not worth it on 200 because you pass by the Womp that usually gives you the ability to do the shortcut. Before it even happens, like before you can even like, before it slams on the ground, so yeah. This track definitely doesn't deserve its number 4 spot, but it definitely deserves a high placement. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and anything else in this planet that actually knows how to English. This is Koopa Kate, my number 3 pick for Mario Kart Deluxe. Listen, I have my reasonings for making this not really bad. Number 1, the textures, they're actually decent, unlike in Mario Kart 7, 4, and 14. That is not worth doing if you can't get good. Also, you can do this shirtless now, which is another reason I really like it. You can do these stuff shirtless, which is a good refresher for a person like you who grew up on the Wii, because knowing that without a mushroom you basically can't do anything on this track is really upsetting to a Wii fan. The fact that they kept the shortcut in. Do it without one of these. I personally adore that fact. Even though I'm complete trash. Trust me, if you get it good enough, you can just like pass it. Or you can fall for track trying a mini turbo trick like Ron, aka myself. Fine! Welcome to hell, may I take your order? You know, I expected this track to actually be pretty bad, given that they don't have the hazards to hit again. They weren't in 4, they weren't in 7, they weren't around. If Group K comes back in X, I hope they add it again. Because the hazards in the tunnel, they should have added them. Honestly, this track definitely deserves its 3rd place. I could see many people getting mad at my next pick, though. And my number 2 pick goes to, it shouldn't be here, but it goes to Madrid Drive. Hola, ¿cómo estás? No hablas mucho español. Bienvenido to Madrid. That's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to let them start it. I have a good drive to this. Let's just appreciate it real quick. There we go. You've appreciated it enough. Trust me, it gets better. Alright. It is actually hard to get in there. I'm just gonna back up and show you guys, because, you know, this track, this is a track definitely is good. Like, this is the best city track. It has the best music in sport. It overtakes Berlin. Or just smack into the wall like an idiot. Make a laughing stock. Why we don't watch it. You can actually complete this. You can actually complete lap 1 track backwards, and there's only one barrier to completing the entire track backwards. And wider. The bane of the backwards is like my self-existence. Let's just appreciate this song. That is definitely the best variant of this track. Number 2 goes to this track. If you've been counting down the list and you know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm giving first, but I'm still gonna keep the dramaticism existent. Number 1, the number 1 spot in all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe goes to Rainbow Road. Bam. This is the best track in all of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You cannot tell me otherwise. There was a reason that I was very, very happy about this track replacing Oxford Bridge. I would have had this track over any other track in the game. Coach Factory, Rainbow Road. I knew it was coming. Coach Factory would never come because it was honestly not important. But here's a little story time to actually have time to tell this time, because this track is 2.5 minutes long, even on 200. This track. This is the one track in Mario Kart Deluxe, or in Wii, that, like, genuinely, this may be the track that made me stop playing Wii because I rage quit. Look, I was 5 years old. Joe. Keep dying. Just stop doing it. They kept the gas going. Very subtle. not how you do it. Back to the story time. This track was my personal favorite track in Wii until I got back to the game and played Toad's Factory for the first time in like almost a decade. This track has always been my favorite Rainbow Road. The music goes hard, the Mario Galaxy section combining with the melody of this song. It's the hardest Rainbow Road and by extension the hardest track in the history of Mario Kart. At least in my personal opinion. That's not how you do that. You really shouldn't try that. This is definitely a great way to end off the Booster Force Pass. The best way to end off the Booster Force Pass. Was the greatest track that could have been picked. Because Factory could not have been picked. This track could not have been better. The texture of the rainbow is amazing. They could have gotten rid of the railings in some areas to make it a bit more, like, theming to the original and not from Tour. Because screw Tour. Ignoring City Track, screw Tour. Honestly, I think overall this was probably the best track to ever exist in the Deluxe. There could not have been a better track. I don't even think Toad's Factory could have been better in 8, to be honest, even at all. So yeah. Go ahead and at me and saying that actually Excite Bike Arena is the best track because it's the only original track. Shut up now. Rainbow Road from Wii is the best track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and nothing can change that, ever. So, there it is. Every track in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe ranked. Did you agree with my opinions? Did you not agree with them? Do you hate me because I put Excite Bike Arena in last? Do you hate me because I put Madrid Drive in second? Whatever you think I did wrong, put it in the comment section down below, and I will make sure to probably not respond to it. But if I do, yeah, I probably will respond, to be honest. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You know the drill. You've heard this a million times from every YouTuber you've ever watched. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Woo!